Welcome to Haunted Planet. Our team of explorers, researchers and investigators are on a mission to uncover the mystery and history behind the stories surrounding some of the most terrifying and haunted locations around the world. Joining us on our nightly searches will be the Glasgow Paranormal Investigators and a fantastic list of celebrity guests. But this is all in aid of the Lanarkshire Association for Mental Health. To donate and help these amazing people and the fantastic work that they do, go to lamh.org.uk and give whatever you can. But if you would like to do more, there are plenty of ways to fundraise.
Contact details will appear at the end of the show, or visit our website hauntedplanet.org.
So tonight we're actually going to talk about the story of Dr. Henry Richardson. Now the story connected to him is in 1925. He died in the hospital up at the room behind us there. Local legend said that he was stabbed through the throat by a patient, but the actual historical records show that he actually died of a fatal heart attack. Now the ghost stories connected with him is he was a heavy cigar smoker, and a lot of people that walked into his room smelt the cigars years after he's gone. And there was also sounds of footsteps, so people walking through the hallway, very heavy footsteps, doors opening and closing, taps turning themselves on and off, as well as a lot of other unexplained phenomena. And a lot of people experience this. Since announcing the show, we've had over 50 emails from ex-staff here and patients that have all said that they experienced it in that room, one room only. And unfortunately, due to the damage to the castle, we can no longer go in there because the ceilings have collapsed. However, we have had a lot of personal experiences in there that we've had caught on camera before. So that is tonight's story, and we'll be telling you more stories throughout the week, including Isabella and Tommy McBride. So keep watching.
Our guests joining us tonight are the fantastic Steve Blacknell and Patty Parfit.
So Steve, we've known you for quite some time now as well. It's you started out in radio, is that right?
Started out as a record plugger in the music business. Then I got onto the television on a show called Riverside, where I looked a bit like Dusty Springfield on sort of soft drugs. So I looked most peculiar.
So you had the same hair as me then?
Yeah, but mine was bright red and it wore more makeup as well. So we started doing that, and then I elevated that to breakfast time with Frank Boff, God, and Selena.
Yeah.
So I did the pop early mornings. So I've had an early morning this morning. The last early morning was probably back in '82 when I was getting up at 4 a.m. to be with Frank and Selena on the sofa.
Oh my God. Did you
So
get used to doing that? I mean, it's such a repetitive and very difficult thing to do, isn't it?
Like anything,
Yes.
when you started, it's very hard. To top it all, I was actually the PR for Peter Stringfellow in London, so I was up all night and being on the sofa at 7 o'clock.
How did you manage it?
Wow. I don't know.
You don't
I was
know?
younger.
You're younger then.
Yeah. And then that very quickly to Radio 1, and then to other stuff, and did the Live Aid stuff.
Yes, that's fantastic. You most well known for, of course, being married to one of the Status Quo boys.
Yes, he was married to.
Yeah,
He was married to her.
I know, exactly. And it was, so that was fantastic. It must have been quite a big sort of life to sort of get into, or did you?
No, I was 17 when I met Rick. So,
really? Wow.
And he just sort of lived down the road, so it was Mum and Dad that knew his Mum and Dad and tried to get us together. And eventually, all right, Parfit, if you want to take me out.
I'm an old romantic. I'm sorry.
So I went out with him for a few years, and then we split up. And then I wanted to get away, so furthest available at the time was Australia, so I went there.
What a good choice.
Yes, it was quite nice. So yes, and I lived there for a couple of years, and then I came back. Rick got married. I then lived at home for a little while, for about a year, and then I went and lived in New York for about a year.
So is there any sort of paranormal? I mean, you were saying about you saw quite a few dead bodies. Is there any big story that you do remember? With paranormal that you've experienced that that you can think of at the moment?
Well, I mean, just that. I remember seeing, you know, well, for instance. Yeah, well, there was the first. This is a macabre subject, but the first body I ever wrapped, as it were, at 21, was a gentleman called George. I remember. So I was left on my own in the ward, as you would in the day, and so I did what you had to do. I rang my mum. She said, "What have you just done?" I told her. She said, "How do you feel?" I said, "Easy peasy." You know, came home, had my dinner, went to bed, got up to go up to went downstairs, opened the lounge door, and there he was sitting at the table, and I just freaked. Now, to this day, I don't know whether that was the departed soul of George, or whether that event was so quick, like the stagecoach wheel going round, like the planet going round, that it didn't hit me till later. But he was as clear as day, and it was actually you are sitting here.
Yes.
And that was about 10 hours after he died. And I love that guy. I really took to him. I was sad when he went, you know.
Was he an old person?
Oh yes, he was about 80, 90 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, so tonight we have two teams. Tricia, we have Steve, Dan, Lee and Kim. And I believe you guys will be going into the back corridor again. Okay. Just to have a little test and see what happens there. Very cool. And
back passage.
Lee. See, giggling already.
It's gone to the gutter level, Patty, hasn't it?
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's all right.
And
on my team, well, of course, Patty. We've got Natalie, Lisa, and James joining us tonight as well. So, guys, obviously, just go around. The best thing to do is just talk amongst yourselves. Just be natural. Just let things go. If anything happens, of course, just be honest about it. The best thing that we say of this as well is honesty is the key. If something does happen, be honest, say out loud. If it's just a breeze that you feel, just say, "Oh, I just felt a breeze." If other people feel it, of course, they'll just join in and confirm it with you as well. But even if nothing happens as well, we'd rather you be honest about that as well. If someone says, "Oh, can you feel the breeze?" You don't feel anything, that's absolutely fine. As long as we're honest about it and we are actually, making a true account, which is good. So, have a fantastic night, guys.
Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. See you in a wee while.
In a wee while.
Goodbye, Patty. Nice knowing you. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I love you.
Give my love to us.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Do you feel anything at all in this area at all?
No difference for me.
No difference for you at all at the moment. Okay, well, give it time. Just have a feel about the place and see what it thinks anything to you. But
That me.
you can see everything's in a bit of a bad state, but we have some history with this stairway here, which is quite unusual. But we'll leave that for the time being.
Sure.
Because I just want to see how we play it. Okay, first of all.
Yes.
Okay. And also we've got various things. We can't go through there because unfortunately the ceiling's come down, as you can see up there. So please don't wander off anywhere.
No, I really won't. You have no fear, man.
Okay. Right. Is everybody going to? Should we send them around into the circle to keep in more or less the same place for a little while? And just kind of quietness for a few minutes and just see if any of us feel anything, or anything comes to us or whatever. But okay. So I'm just going to be very, very quiet for a few minutes and just let's see if we can feel anything. Okay.
What have we got with us tonight?
Well, we have the infrared camcorder, which you can see some of the small LEDs, those red lights there. That's the infrared light. So basically night vision.
Oh,
so as people viewing at home can probably see that we are illuminated in this whole light. We actually can't see that. We can only generally see what we can see through the LCD viewfinder. So we have one of those cameras. We have a thermal imaging camera which sees in heat.
We've had this for a couple of nights. Well, when I've been with you and stuff, we've obviously had this out and about, and this has really picked up some amazing things over the last couple of nights as well.
Absolutely.
I mean, the key thing about this as well is, of course, that with that thermal energy, because you can take stills with this, or yeah. So if we do spot anything like that, of course, you just take a snap.
Have to be quick.
So that's got to be pretty instant then.
Absolutely, yeah. You do get some thermal imaging cameras that also take video as well, but unfortunately this one only takes photo, only takes...
Is that sort of what you see, you know, when you see the army on manoeuvres at night and that they have that same sort of...
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. We can have different spectrums in the way that we see the heat, you know, so we can have white is hot and black is cold, or red is hot, blue is cold, you know, it just depends whatever situation you're in, so yeah. Is everyone okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
I thought it started already. I was just like, awesome, good. Glad we're on our own in the hallway. Fantastic. God dear.
Yeah, so this basically sees in heat signature. So as I said before, blue is cold and hot is the colour red.
Oh, and Lisa, with you, you've got is this a K2 meter? Is that right?
Yeah, K2 meter, which will basically pick up EMF readings. So if there is any sort of spirits or anything like that around, it should affect it. And basically, it's flash on.
What readings did you say?
EMF, yeah, it's electromagnetic fields. Apparently, spirits are supposed to give that off, and the closer we get to the K2, it will basically light up and let us know.
Because it is flashing just a minute. It keeps on flashing onto one. Is that anything to sort of worry about, or?
I don't say worry about, but I mean, there's some kind of power cables about here that could possibly maybe be affecting it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, you go for it because there's a good chance they'll respond to you.
Who's got the meter? Right, now be quiet for a minute, everybody.
So I need the torch off.
You like the torch off for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi Michael, I'm Dan. If you can hear us just now, can you make some kind of noise just to let us know you're there?
Hi Michael, it's Lee. You must remember me. Are you the little boy that fell down the stairs? Did you?
It's upstairs.
Is that you, Michael? Can you make another noise if that's you?
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you. Bless you.
Can I just test something?
Yeah, there's definitely nobody in. Because it sounds so distinct. Nobody could have broken in, just for the camera as well.
Can I
you know.
just test it, just to make sure it's not just a drift?
Sorry, it's okay.
Michael, if that's you, can you make two noises? Or even three? Can you make two or three noises?
That was a door.
That was a door.
There's no way you can go up there, though, is there?
No.
That, even for me, I can't really go up there.
With my health and safety, but you
Because you said that it's even for the camera, you say that as well, because they can't walk. So they can't.
There's no floor there to walk.
Upstairs.
Michael, if that's you, can you make more than one noise to let us know it's you? That could... Okay, that's not a trick.
Let's just try and look up. Can you look up part of the stairs? Just
No, the ceiling's collapsed there.
The ceiling's, that's the problem.
It's collapsed there.
It's definitely something.
A massive thud came from the room. It was literally just next to us, and he just froze. He just didn't move or anything. He couldn't even say anything. But we knew that it was definitely none of us because we were all in the same room. We were all together. So it's definitely none of us, because we know that a lot of shows have that.
Hello? If you can hear my voice, can you bang twice? James to Kim.
Hi James, you said something there, sorry I couldn't hear.
Kim, just for a wee second, did you hear noises up above us? Did you hear the running across the halls?
There's definite movement above us, James. We didn't hear running, but we heard a door going and other noises and knocks.
Just keep the video camera on the noises then, right, okay. We're just down the bottom end of the corridor, we're making very little noise, so you know, okay?
Same as we're standing, we're not moving at all.
Who's got the dictaphone? You see, the problem is, we can't say that that's paranormal. We can't say that that's paranormal because we can't investigate up the stairs. So generally, if we were in any other location, we would hear those noises and we would go up with the thermal imaging camera and with all the other cameras and all the other equipment. So,
But we can't go upstairs.
no.
Oh, is that because it's health and safety?
No.
Health and safety.
Yeah, exactly. It is. I mean, it is one of the attractions.
Okay, everybody, can we I just want to know how you're all feeling at the moment. Steve, how are you feeling?
Petrified, actually. That did actually scare the life out of me.
It did?
Yeah, absolutely. I went completely calm, yeah. But I thought what is lovely here is the way you're treating all this. This is obviously the right way to do this. This is new territory for me, Persian territory. And what we're doing is with a lot of love. And,
we want to accept everybody's opinion on it. We can't expect everybody to be of the same
Sure.
the same way. So basically, whatever you feel at the end of the day, just be honest.
Sure. Well, I mean, what I feel is this: is I'm in television, I'm in entertainment, and the purpose of television is to entertain and inform. This is informing, and this is entertainment of a way, and treating the subject matter very kindly and nicely. Because I think I've seen others that don't.
Yeah.
And this is not. I'm not just saying this. I'm not paid to say this, but this is not sensationalist television. This is actually. This is real. My something went right at my back. It was like, my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, this is why we're all sort of genuinely in our own way of doing it, you know.
I mentioned the classic example last night, nothing happened at all.
Yeah.
And we were fine with that because it also proves that we're keeping it real.
Yeah.
We'd rather nothing happen than sensationalise things.
Yes. Yeah. No, I understand.
I mean, we've got a really great professional team as well, that's the fantastic thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
We always try and debunk. I mean, that's what we do. There's no point rushing and going, oh, it's definitely paranormal. We just try and see if they can debunk this.
Sure.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all got to accept
I know,
that this is an old house, there's the big creaks and groans.
Yes.
And water dripping through and all kinds of things. But the trouble is, because you are akin to that sort of way in your mind about thinking that there is paranormal, then you are thinking that more than it's a drip of water.
Yes.
Understand?
You will go. You will feel towards it. What's that, Kim?
No, there's noise behind us.
There you go. It's down here.
It sounded like somebody's tummy.
Now.
It sounded like someone tiptoeing behind us.
That's, yeah, that's,
Yeah, right.
That's what I heard as well.
We both turned at the same time.
All right.
It literally like someone going like that. You're
Well, it's
trying
probably-
to jump up.
You know, right, I don't know if you remember on that, I said that, didn't I?
Yeah, that's
Somebody
right.
doing that when we were downstairs somewhere.
I
Yeah.
had that as well in the corridor.
Yeah.
I went in the corridor with the CCTV.
Yeah.
I did exactly the same. Someone came behind me, tiptoeing.
I think really seriously, I think Michael would like to play, but he's just being a little bit hesitant. But I think that in the future he might just come out and play
I
sometimes.
think he's shy. I think that's a big
He's
part.
a bit shy.
Which
It's
is
understandable with
Well, so many adults
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
yes.
mean, he was 4 years old when
Right.
he died, so he's not used to a lot of strangers around him, probably.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that's the wall behind you there.
Can we check the ball? Check the ball outside. I feel as if there's some going downstairs.
Lawson's still in the same place.
Is that this? Okay. Is the teddy still where it should be?
I'll go have a look. But you torch that just.
Yeah, still up there.
That's fine.
So how did that get up there? Because it was the steps, and we can't get up there.
Well, we didn't even go there with health and safety today because...
You didn't go up there at all?
No, even they wouldn't go up there because there's no floor up there.
Oh, blimey, right, okay.
Don't do it.
You want to go in there and sit down on the floor?
I don't want to sit down.
With your bag?
Back's killing me this week, yeah. So.
Well, we'll go sit down and you stand up.
I feel like pressing my back again.
Again?
This time it's way more obvious. I mean, it's...
Do you want to turn them for me? Whereabouts are you feeling it?
Again, on my left shoulder blade. But it's not just a poke now.
Yeah, face that door there. Still nothing in the thermal.
No, it's just gone. It's literally just gone.
They were all tensing up as well. Can you see there's a tension things now?
Yeah.
Or, well, don't know.
See, this is why we're honest about it. You've got to cover all bases. You can't just go, oh, something's definitely here. But it could be just, tensing your muscles or anything. Absolutely.
But I will say, since I've been down here, this leg is so cold, and this one is warmer. Just here. Just on the shin. It's a lot warmer than this one. This is really cold, and this one's warmer.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, as I say, I have that gut feeling that something will probably happen down here tonight. As I say, I just before I said that, just after I said that, we did get those footsteps up above.
What, the bangs that were upstairs? I mean...
Yeah, the bangs, yeah.
They did sound like footsteps, so it might just be like floorboards creaking or something.
No, that wasn't floorboards. It just felt like someone was walking pretty fast across there.
Yeah.
It felt like, I mean, it seemed to me, I would have said that was footsteps, someone
Did
walking
anyone hear
upstairs.
footsteps?
Whistle?
Whistle.
That's okay.
I'll just nip over into the open space.
Where I was standing, excuse me.
Being that like an over the camera. No, sure. Let's get past that.
I can't see that chair. I'm just trying not to touch the wires, I can't see.
Just by here. It's like no, nothing.
We can hear you. Are you okay with that? Hello? Who was that? Who just did? Okay. Did you used to be a patient in here? Or did you work in here?
Seems to be getting either closer or just further away. So what were you getting up there? Were you just getting sounds?
We were getting sound, yeah. Like there was some through there, yeah. Yeah.
That's me, sorry.
Sure, can't be just
And what Tricia said there, that was very true, because earlier on when we were doing a health and safety check, one of the trigger objects on the floor was accidentally hit it as I walked past. And the first thing I'd done is went to Kim James from GPI and said, look, you've got a trigger object there, I just want you to know that I accidentally knocked it, it's not someone that's moved it.
Right,
yeah.
It was purely accident.
Yeah,
So I thought it was, and also with the doll as well. Because we had to move it with health and safety earlier, and it was like, well, I need to tell you that it's been moved by us, not anyone else.
That's one good thing about everybody that's been on this. They've been extremely, honest about it and wanting to be right. Because there's no point in somebody playing a trick on you and jingling and throwing it somewhere and pretending they weren't here. Because at the end of the day, it's just people who are watching it are going to say, oh well, they're not going to have any belief in any more programmes.
No, exactly.
There's certain programmes that have done that in the past.
Yeah, we can't name them, unfortunately. I wish we could. But The other reason why we would never want to play tricks is the fact it is being done to raise money for mental health.
Yeah.
And I think it could actually be very bad for the charity if we actually did start making things.
Absolutely, right. No,
Commercial coming, lamh.org.uk, remember that, everybody?
I wonder what that was.
What the
I'm
dog-
sure there's a red dot going across.
I usually see, I apologise.
It's a little luminous ladybird.
What is it?
It's the thermometer, it's basically telling me in the laser thermometer what temperature.
Temperature.
Right.
So if you suddenly said, I feel really cold one side, I can check
I see.
to see, you know, if the temperature's
It's
dropped.
funny because suddenly I've gone warmer tonight than I've been for the last...
I'm a lot warmer as well.
But at the top of me, quite warm. My feet are still like lumps of ice, but that's...
You used to wear a jumper, thank God I didn't.
Are you too hot?
Well, I'm warm as toast, yeah.
God, blimey.
No, I'm warm, but then again, this is the first night when I'm actually wearing clothing appropriate. Unlike the clothes I've worn the last 2 nights, which
I've
is...
not been quite there, dear.
That'd be cute, you can see.
That was me.
Yeah, because you could pick up like your coat rustling and
Everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's, yeah.
It's a little voice, that's the thing.
And you sit back down anyway.
I'll stand down to my bottom.
I know, my... God, my bloody back, I don't know what's happened to that. Oh, maybe I've been cold or something. Yuck.
If I knock, can you knock back for me?
Tommy, is it you that's here? Can you make some sort of noise? Are you the one that hangs out on the stairs with me when I read on the iPad? That will have to edit. Product placement. Can you make some sort of noise to let us know you're here and that you're okay? We just want to make sure you're okay.
I'm walking. No, it's not coming back.
My tummy rumbled again.
Could be Dan coming back.
Keep going.
Are you fascinated by all these technical things we have these days? I bet you are. You can let us know you're here.
Let me think about it, because
Dad, is that you?
I see Teddy's still there.
The corridor where Patty and Stuart were investigating, we noticed that the door had been opened. We had a CCTV camera focused on that area. Here is the footage from that camera.
I mean, if I'm here to advise you, paranormal or otherwise, I wouldn't be in there myself. If I'm here to advise you, paranormal or otherwise, I understand you're advising us structurally, but I'm not too happy with you being there yourself. Because if we're hearing noises and those bangs and we can't confirm what they are, if they are anything, I would really appreciate it if Lee was with you, or me, or both of us. So, you know, I know you're doing your safety stuff, but if we're here to make sure that you're safe, I again would say don't go and don't venture too far, you know, yourself.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of, I went right round then.
Right, okay.
Wait, that's through that door, that wall, you can see that's the end of the castle,
Okay.
that wall. And then there's just another room on the left, but that's pretty much it.
The one time we need the thermal imaging camera, we don't have it for the door handle to open.
Do you want to go and grab it?
Can't, its battery's dead.
Note the time so we can check the CCTV.
I have 22:50.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that back.
What's the script? Have we to stop now? Or have we to stop investigating now? Is that us done?
Oh, actually, what time is it? 22:12.
Can I shut this again now?
Um.
Or do you want me to leave it?
Just.
Aye. Well.
So I can show you how it's quite difficult to move that door.
Right. Okay.
Or do you want me to leave it?
I would leave it.
When I was walking around, that didn't flash at all.
No, in fact, I would shut it. Sorry.
Shut it.
I would close the door. Yeah, if you can. The way it was before, if you can remember.
I'm not going to piss anything off on my shutting it.
No. Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very
Bless
much.
you.
Thank you, yes.
I hope it's
That was an experience.
Yeah, I hope it's not scared you too much, and you will come back to see us again. Which would be
No,
lovely to have you.
Just at the start, you think, oh, I hope I don't see anything. Oh my God! And at the end, you think,
But
I really want to see something.
Yeah.
Please, I mean, we have to go now. Do we really have to turn those cameras?
No.
I mean, it's amazing. That's incredible in the space of a couple of hours. You know, it's amazing.
It's it's definitely been a great night for us again.
Thank you very, very much for
Bless you. Thank you very much.
Thanks to everybody, of course, as normal. So it's been great.
Yeah, thank you again for the GPI.
No problem.
You guys have been fantastic again.
We're always here to help.
Thank you.
Yeah, you do fantastically well. Cool, thank you again. What a night. A truly astounding experience. And remember, this is all in support of the Lanarkshire Association for Mental Health. Please donate whatever you can and go to their website at lamh.org.uk, or you can find contact details at our website at hauntedplanet.org. A big thank you to our celebrity guests and the GPI team, Birkwood Castle, and from all of us at Haunted Planet, good night. And remember, if you're alone at night and something stirs in the dark, leave a light.